We'll get started off, Darren. Uh, Kind of a classic kickers versus Tormenta match, very physical, up and down match. Finished 1-1 after 90 minutes. Kickers winning penalty shootout 6-5. Ryan Shellow making two key saves in the penalty shootout. Uh, First off, thoughts on the match?
We're going to take it all positive. We're trying to grab some momentum to go into this last 8 game regular season. That's how we have to look at it. We know we got to win probably 4 of them. So we're going to take the positives from tonight. We're going to build on them. We created enough opportunities to score more goals to win in regulation, but at the end of the day, we got to score a whole lot of goals to advance in the Jaeger next year. So when we play Spokane in 2 weeks, it'll be a fun game to watch. I'll say.
And in the attack tonight, everybody getting in on it. Sukow scoring his first goal of the season. Nathan Ani having one cleared off of the line. Emmy having a couple chances. What did you see from the guys that you really liked tonight?
Resilience. None of us are happy. We hear it from everybody that we're not where we want to be, and we know that. But the guys fought, and the guys we subbed on, they all came on. They made a difference. Landon Johnson had his first start tonight. I thought he played great. So they're growing. Again, this one's all about momentum. We got to carry this into green.
Yeah, and speaking of Landon getting his first start, having a lot of positive plays right here on the right wing, being able to stretch out the defense. You can kind of delve in a little bit more about what you like from him tonight.
Yeah, we're a possession-based team, and it's been a little frustrating because with our possession, we haven't penetrated enough this year. We haven't got behind teams. We've struggled on the flank, and he's starting to step up. So, he was very direct. He had the one that he cut back that just got cut out, and he got in behind again. He continues to do that. He's going to find goals and assists that we need him to.
And the one goal that Tormenta gets tonight was an unfortunate volley off of a rebound. But how did you feel Shellow did tonight?
Excellent. Made a couple of saves in a penalty kick shootout. Directed traffic, communicated well. We have two good goalkeepers here, and I'm proud of him. We want competition in every spot. And with the injury issues we had the first half of the year, it was difficult. We're finally at a point where guys are pushing each other. So there's a great battle on the goal.
And then we mentioned Justin Sukow getting his first goal of the season, showing again kind of motor versatility, starting out on the right wing, bringing or coming inside into the midfield in more of the second half. How'd you feel he did tonight?
Yeah, great pass by Emmy on that one too. And I don't know if Emmy had his best night tonight. Forget the penalty. I'm not worried about that. But just Emmy was good. Just sometimes you expect more. What a pass! What a pass! And then Justin brings it down well, volleys it right over, clean, sharp, very happy.
Speaking about that pass, we kind of saw the pros and cons of it tonight. With the first goal, give it up, and then with the goal y'all scored, is that something that the kicker is something you guys have been working on? Is that kind of behind the back flick pass? I would call it.
I don't know if we look for that. We're looking for the space in behind. We got to move defenses to create it. I thought we did a good job on that one, and we played a good ball. Giving up a goal for whatever reason, we have to take a goal before we wake up and get going, and that's on me. I got to figure out a way to motivate this group. It's maddening. We got to give up a goal before we start to play, and we're working on it. We're fighting hard. The good part is the resilient piece. We find a goal to get back in it. We create a bunch of chances, and then we find a point to beat it.
How proud are you tonight with the team creating the amount of turnovers that they did to cause the problems for Tormenta where they really never got going in the game?
I would say the culture of the group is good. Like people say to me, they're like, "Oh, culture, you're losing," blah blah blah. There's never been a time in the locker room where people are so mad at each other that there's a problem. Guys are willing to fight. We're trying to solve problems. I think you saw a step forward tonight. The trick's going to be we got to make sure we take that momentum and take the next step. So if it's a ladder of 10 steps, we got to step 2. We have to make sure we get to 3 going into Greenville, not go back.
Also, we saw Dak and Gee come off at halftime. Just real quick, any update on Dak? We saw him take a nasty tackle in the first half near the sideline.
Yeah, the tackle played a role in that coming up. He's okay, but we're just making sure. We wanted Nathan Honey in the game, and Maxi, we felt he could attack, and we knew we needed goals. So we made a tactical change to try to help find goals.
And lastly, with the signing of Griffin Garnett to a pro contract, by the way, congrats on that. You have most of your depth at center back. How hard is it right now to choose who will be your starting center back between Dak, Gee, Nathan, and Griffin?
It's all about competition. Like I said before, guys are competing every day, and there's a challenge for each spot on the field. They're only going to get better. Iron sharpens iron. Griffin Garnett's a great story. We're going to be a selling club. We're going to win trophies. I promise you. We will get back to doing that. But we're going to be a selling club. And what we want is for Griff to raise a trophy for the kickers and then go bounce and make money somewhere else.
And I promise, last question. Landon Johnson, we saw he's got a first start tonight. How proud of you, or how proud are you of him And how much change have you seen him in the 12 months from where he started off to now?
Development isn't linear. And a lot of people, they're like, well, why isn't he playing more? And all these types of things. Sometimes you need to train through some adversity. Landon had a lot of school and classes and a lot of things weighing on him. And he wasn't struggling, but he wasn't at the form that we knew he could be. Over the last month and a half, the kid has gone like this and started to escalate. He deserved a start. He got a start, and I thought he was rewarded.
All right, thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Darren. All set? All right. So, Justin, we'll get started off. Big penalty shootout win tonight. Obviously, it was a draw after 90, but winning the penalty shootout 6-5, you scoring the equalizer that helped send it to penalties. How do you feel like tonight went for you?
To be honest, it's not what we wanted. We wanted to win, and we wanted to score a lot of goals. So, unfortunately, came up short. It was still nice to win in the penalty shootout and give the fans something to celebrate. But we're going to try to take this momentum into the next game and just stay positive from here.
And then tonight we got to see a little bit of your versatility playing out on the wing, tucking back in, playing in the midfield as there was tactical changes. Just maybe grading your individual performance. How do you feel like tonight went for you? What are some positives that you're taking away from tonight's performance?
Positives is I'm happy to score a goal, my first goal here at City Stadium, so that was special for me. But no, I mean, we wanted to win, so that was the main thing. Just a little disappointed that we couldn't get the 3 points. So we're just going to try to move forward and keep going in the league.
Okay. And then, talking about that goal, a rare assist from Emmy. Kind of, how do you feel like that play, came to be as you guys were linking up there in the midfield?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw Emmy Chekhov receive the ball, so I made her run through, and honestly didn't even know he saw me. That he turned and played me, so really great assist from him. But just saw the ball and just tried to do my best to score. So.
And then something that Darren spoke about just now when he was speaking with us was, trying to find that momentum. Then obviously not quite the results that you guys wanted, but still going out on a positive with a penalty shootout in front of the crowd. What are the things that you can harness from tonight and take into Greenville on Friday?
I mean, it's still a great feeling winning the penalty shootout, especially in front of our home fans. We always want to give them something to celebrate. So ended the game with a positive, which is really good, and I think we're all feeling pretty good, and we just need another great week of training and take that into Greenville. So really time to focus on the league.
We're hearing a lot of talk about how you guys take this momentum from this match and apply it to Greenville. How are you guys looking to do that?
It all just starts in training, I think. I mean, I think we had a good week of training. It was really competitive this week, so just get back on the training ground and compete again and try to do it again on Friday.
And we know this season you've had your ups and downs when you're in the lineup, you're not in the lineup. But how big of it was a moment to score that kind of goal? Do you feel like the monkey or the weights kind of lifted off you a little bit?
No, I mean, I think I just try to show up and do my job every day, whether that's in training, whether it's in the game. It's up to the coaches whether they want to play me, not play me. So my job is to show up and do my job and just try to make plays when I get my chance.
And lastly, tonight, you gave Tormenta fits from them trying to mark you, and they were trying to do different things. Different players were trying to mark you. How did you go about making it so difficult for Tormenta tonight?
Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job of pressing us, especially at the beginning of the game. So it was a little difficult, but now once we got the ball moving a little, once we started getting the ball forward, it started to open up a little more. So we just got to find our rhythm and keep that going. Start at the game and then keep it going throughout. I think.
And be real, is this the best goal of your pro career?
Yeah, probably. That's probably one of probably my favorite goal. So try to keep that going and try to get another one coming up. So we'll see.
All right, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Excellent. Thank you, Justin.
Yeah.